Asterix and Obelix vs. Caesars. Asterix and Obelix vs. Caesar French. Asterix and Obelix contre César is a 1999 feature film directed by Claude Zidi, the first of what went on to become a series of live-action films based on Goscinny and Uderzo's Asterix comics. The film combines plots of several Asterix stories, mostly Asterix the Gaul Getafix's abduction, Asterix and the Soothsayer, Asterix and the Goths, the Druid conference, Asterix the Legionary, Obelix becoming smitten with Panacea, and Asterix the Gladiator, the characters fighting in the circus, but jokes and references from many other albums abound, including at the time of its release. The film was the most expensive production in French cinema of all time, making it the most expensive production in France for the 20th century. It was a box office success and would be followed by a sequel, Asterix and Obelix Mission Cleopatra, released in 2002. Plot: Julius Caesar is celebrating his victory over all of Gaul, but Lucius Detritus has kept from him that one village has managed to resist them. Detritus travels to the garrison near the village where Caius Bonus Christmas Bonus, the garrison's commanding centurion, explains that the Gauls have a magic potion, which makes them invincible. Detritus decides to capture the potion for himself, and hearing that the clever Asterix and permanently invincible Obelix are the backbone of the Gaulish forces, attempts and fails to eliminate them. A false soothsayer arrives at the village and predicts the arrival of Romans and treasure. Despite Asterix's protests, the village believe him, wherefore, when a Roman tax collector arrives, they drive off his forces and take the gold. The soothsayer later drugs and hypnotizes Asterix to create a diversion while he recaptures the tax money, but news of the theft reaches Caesar, who comes to the garrison himself. Upon witnessing the defeat of his army, he demands Detritus subdue the village or be fed to the lions. Detritus disguises himself and some men as Druids and kidnaps Panoramix Getafix at a Druid conference. Asterix disguises Obelix as a legionary, and they enter the garrison to rescue the Druid, but are separated. Asterix joins Getafix in the dungeon, where the pair resist Detritus' demands to make the magic potion, until he tortures Idefix Dogmatix. Detritus uses the potion to throw Caesar into a cell locked in an iron mask, and takes command with an oblivious Obelix as his bodyguard. Obelix later helps Asterix, Getafix Dogmatix, and Caesar escape. Caesar cooperates with the Gauls to defeat Detritus, who mounts an attack on the villagers using his own magic potion. To defeat him, Panoramix brews a special version of the potion which creates dozens of duplicates of Asterix and Obelix. Caesar is returned to power and grants the village its freedom. Differences from the books. It is revealed early in the film that the magic potion used by the Gauls only lasts for 10 minutes. Such a short time limit is not implied in the original books, such as disguised legionary Caligula minus holding a rock up for several hours in Asterix the Gaul, or crooked advisor Codfix retaining superhuman strength until well into the daytime after drinking a ladleful of potion. In the book Asterix and the Roman Agent, a character named Detritus in the original French version was an agent of Caesar, who was a master of manipulating people. In the movie, Detritus appears to be more based on Christmas Bonus from Asterix the Gaul or Felonius Caucus from the book Asterix and the Big Fight. The fraudulent fortune-teller Prolix is based on the character of the same name in Asterix, and the soothsayer, as in the book, Asterix is the only villager who does not believe Prolix's false prophecies. In the film, Prolix manages to escape with stolen gold, which he conned the villagers into stealing from the Romans, and is not seen again, whereas in the book Prolix is ultimately exposed as a phony when the Gauls managed to surprise him, thereby proving he could not really see the future. Getafix's great-grandfather, who appears in the movie, is not mentioned in any of the books. In the books, Obelix's affection for Panacea was mostly comedic. In the movie, the romance is played for dramatic effect and is taken much more seriously. The unnamed wife of village elder Geriatrix is depicted as intensely concerned about her husband getting hurt. In the film, she runs after him desperately, telling him to not join in when the villagers have a fish fight and later when they it. Cast. Soundtrack. Soundtrack by Jean-Jacques Goldman and Roland Romanelli. El ni mi voit pass 426. Les non vide me 426. 266. Asterix et Obelix contre César 2, 20. El Embuscade 2, 7. Elamur 3, 52. 352. Le Cirque Encore 5, 15. La Cirque 4, 7 or 7. Falbala 1, 48. Le Devon 2, 43. Elamur Taugers 3, 45. Les Hallucinations d'Asterix 2, 56. La Potion Magic 3, 14. 14. Polinos 7, 18. Obelix 3, 44. Video game. An action video game based on the film, developed by Tech5 and published by Cryo Interactive, was released for the PlayStation and the PC. Accolades. Golden Screen 1999. Bogey Award in Silver 1999. Bavarian Film Award 2000.